we'd like to talk to you about a few things. So while Jules is trying to connect back, maybe we can take lead and share some things about the bundles we create at SensioLabs. Hubert, if you can share your screen.
Yes. Okay. Is it okay for you?
Yeah.
It seems great. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here in the Symfony Online, of course. We'll talk about some Symfony bundles we created at SensioLabs and why we did them, make them, and what you have to keep in mind when you want to create a bundle. Just see. It's okay. First, why did we create bundles? Because we are developers. We are quite lazy. We don't want to re-implement the same feature again and again when we develop applications. So when we have a recurring task, for example, generating PDF, we don't want to re-implement the same feature again and again, so we create bundles to do so. Also, why another thing, why we make them public? First of all, because we want to share it with the PHP community, because we love you, and we daily develop application with Symfony, with some bundles, API platforms, many bundles, many components, which are open source. So we also want to share our code with the community, because the community give us a lot of beautiful code. So we want to do the same thing. Also, making public a bundle can be very great, because you will have feedback from other people than your colleagues. A lot of different way to use your bundle, and with this feedback you can improve it. Maybe community can bring you some ideas, some features. Maybe they can fix some bugs too. It's a very great thing, and you can also communicate with them, discuss with them to improve again and again your bundle. And it's a very great thing to make your bundle public. Okay, I talk about bundle, but let me explain what is a bundle, because we usually talk with some words like components, bundle, bridges. Okay, what's the difference between components and bundles? First, like I previously said, they're both reusable. Of course, you create your component, you can reuse it in your bundle also. The main difference is your component is usable as standalone. You can think about maybe the workflow component or the validator component. You can use it with a simple PHP file. You can use it with Laravel, with Zen framework, if you want to. It's just a component. But a bundle is not a component. There's no code like how to handle your workflow with a workflow component. You don't have this kind of code in the bundle. The bundle is just the glue between a component and a Symfony application. The bundle will create your services, maybe provide some services to help debug with data collector and also the profiler. Can provide a lot of services. It's the main goal of the bundle. So it's very different from a component. We can also talk about bridges to make a bridge between different components. But here we'll talk about bundle mainly. Also, your component can be configured, can be used with some function, but the bundle will have a configuration. You can configure it to use the bundle behind. When you install a bundle, you may probably already did that. You configure it using the YAML file or PHP file or XML file. And it's a very great thing for a bundle to allow this kind of configuration. It makes things very easy. Some centralized bundles we developed. First of all, the Sensio framework extra bundle, you may already know it's deprecated and replaced by mainly the PHP 8 attributes. It was a great bundle, a very, very great bundle, but it's not maintained anymore. So you have to use PHP 8 attributes, and it's better. There's also some bundle for asset mapper, like Minify bundle, asset mapper, TypeScript bundle, which provide some useful things, like the Minify bundle will minify your code. When you use the asset mapper, you can already bring some external code which is already minified, but you can minify your own code with this bundle, with the Minify bundle. It's very great to preserve network when you develop. The asset mapper TypeScript allows you to use TypeScript in your code, your own code again. There's also the storybook bundle for people who know storybooks. It's a very great tool to test your components, JavaScript components. And there is also the Gutenberg bundle, of course. We'll talk about it more than the previous one. Okay, the introduction is done, but you have to be aware that creating a bundle and making it public can be hard, will be hard, because you have a lot of things to know before starting to do so. First, define your goal. You will have a lot of ideas, great ideas, probably, but you have to focus on a single objective, 2, 3 objectives. But a lot of people will bring their ideas. You won't be able to develop all this one, or your bundle will be too much huge. So define what your bundle should do and what it must not do. Also, keep in mind that you will have to maintain it. It's a very hard work also, because you will add feature, pretty cool to do. It's not really a problem. You will have to fix bugs. Not so fun, but you have to. You have also to follow your dependencies updates when you depend on a specific component. Of course, when Symfony releases a new version, you have to test your bundle with it, maybe fix some things. You have to push a new version to say, hey, I'm compatible with the new version on Symfony. You have also to follow some components, some external component, like in the Gutenberg bundle, when Gutenberg provides new APIs, a new version, you will have to update your bundle to allow to use these new features. Gutenberg can also deprecate methods, deprecate APIs, remove some things, or can have some BC breaks. So you have to maintain your bundle, and it could be very hard work. Also, keep in mind that you will provide a bundle, so it has to be very generic. You have to make it generic, not too much features, no specific features, but you have to allow developers to extend your bundle. Maybe you will allow them to extend your services by providing some interface to allow service decoration. You can also use events with the event dispatcher to dispatch some events. With that, developers will use these events, will capture this event, subscribe to these events to bring its own logic. You can also use abstract classes also to allow some developers to create their own services, but with your generic logic to help you. And last thing, the BC breaks. BC breaks is can be hard to handle. You can maybe add some arguments to a function, a method, but you can rename it. You can't rename it. You can't rename arguments. You can change the argument. There is a lot of things you can't do when you want to avoid BC breaks. So you have to keep in mind that when you want to bring a new code, change your code, keep in mind that someone somewhere maybe use a previous version, and if he has to update the version of your bundle, please don't break its code. So it's a very hard things to do. Okay, I talked too much. Adrien?
Sure. Thank you. So when you create a bundle, you have like you said, to avoid a few pitfalls. So to help everyone using your bundle, think about logs. You can have logs. You can use either this feature from PHP, where if the logger is null, well, it won't do anything, or you can use the null logger object, whatever you want, depending on your PHP version as well. Follow PSR3 strictly. That way you can grep logs very easily. So remember to not add variables directly within the logs, but provide it as a second argument. You can create specific exceptions to make catching easier and easier for the developer to understand, oh, it fails because of this bundle or within this bundle. You can dispatch events using the event dispatcher. This way, the developers will be able to extend your bundle without doing any decoration, extending anything. They simply have to listen to this event and they can do stuff on it if they want. We know that a lot of developers are a bit afraid of documentation, but usually when we are looking for a new tool and we wonder how to use it, how does it work, well, documentation is key, definitely. So provide good documentation is always the key to allow your bundle to be used widely. For example, on Gutenberg bundle, we recently had some questions about processors because, well, we didn't document it. We forgot it when we introduced it, so it's being patched at the moment. And also bundles. Well, we try to make sure that everyone that installed bundle doesn't install the whole packaged website. So we try to make sure that we keep dependencies to a strict minimum. So we make some dependencies optional. For example, twig, profiler, routing are all optional dependencies on Gutenberg bundle to allow you to decide not to use those if you don't need them. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it regarding the pitfalls. We could talk a lot more on this, but we are very limited in time. Next slide, please. If you can. Hubert.
I, it will arrive. Okay.
No. Okay,
Oh,
that's it.
come on. Not a big deal. It was a thanks, the thanks slides with some
Yeah, it
links.
was just a thank you slide for listening to us. You can use our bundles with, well, oh, one more there. With Composer Require, and we have, of course, Symfony recipes to help you out. If you have any questions regarding any of those bundles or how to create bundles, do not hesitate to contact us on Slack or anything. We'll be happy to answer it.
Yeah. Maybe a last advice. Don't hesitate to see how to create your own bundle, a simple bundle. It's a great way to understand how the dependency works in Symfony, how to create services, or to declare it, or to decorate it. It's a great way to understand this component.